Firstly, I'd like to say good morning and thank you to each and every one of you for being here with us today. I understand, people are very, very busy, and just to have everyone here, I think we're going to have probably 200 people plus. To have that there is fantastic. So thank you very much for being here. We're very, very pleased to be able to welcome those who are new and to our members to come today. But to be honest with you, it's just fantastic just to be back in person. I don't know about you, but I just feel so much energy actually just meeting people in person. Again, it's just absolutely fantastic. It's really, really good to have you all here today. I'd like to say a very, very special thank you to our principal sponsor, Microsoft. The team at Microsoft have been absolutely fantastic from day one. Just over 4 years ago, I met with Paul Shanahan with an idea, and I was cycling around on my bicycle doing podcasts with people using my phone. And it was just a concept to say, I think we can bring people together. I've noticed something from, 84, 85 interviews. I think there's an opportunity to create a not-for-profit and showcase on the island of Ireland what we can do. And in the last 4 years, we've had 400 plus applications across data science, machine learning, sharing how AI can be used as a tool, as an enabler to add value and solve problems across academia and industry. I'd also like to say a special thank you to our other sponsors, which are ADAPT, Aldus, CCT College, Mazars, and the IDA. And I'm really, really genuine when I say this. The sponsors are just fantastic to deal with. Everybody is so easy going, very straightforward to work with and engage with. They all want the best things, and they're all very focused on the goal to share some of the applications and show how we can use technology as an enabler for success. AI Ireland is a not-for-profit organisation that was set up in 2018, and what we try to do is showcase on the island of Ireland how AI can be used to add value. We do this through a variety of different ways. We do this through our podcast series, which is called the AI Ireland Podcast. We've got close to 90 episodes now, where we share how do people use a tool to add value that previously would have been very, very challenging to do that. And that's across academia and industry. And, it's within 17 to 18 minutes while you're driving to the shops or you're going for a walk, you can get some insights about how people are being a little bit creative to use this technology as well. My kids said it's pretty good, so it might be pretty good to listen to. We also organise different events, roundtables, webinars, different types of research. So if you're interested in finding out more, please feel free to reach out to me. This year we've had close to 100 applications across 12 categories. So we increased the categories from 8 to 12, had a little bit of assistance on that with Alessandra, who's in the room here. And we focused on adding 3 leadership categories to that, and we also had one category which was responsible use of ethics within AI. We felt the leadership aspect was very, very important to add, because if anybody's worked in a corporation or worked across academia, the data journey isn't necessarily a straightforward one to get it right. And working with senior leaders, you need to work with those stakeholders to really explain to them the importance of what you're doing. But like everything, there's rabbit holes that people fall down, and there's some challenges to do that. So leadership is very, very important to win the hearts and the minds of people you're working with day to day, but also to stay strong when things don't necessarily go to plan. And in the world in data, things don't necessarily go to plan all the time. We also really talked about the use of ethics within AI and having privacy by design, and being important to focus on how you can actually take it from the foundation that what you're doing and how you're doing it and why you're doing it is right, and you're making that the best decision. And living in the European Union, we're very, very lucky that we're actually very conscious of this from the start, and the regulation is coming in to help with that. Later on, we'll have Patricia Scanlon, AI Ireland Ambassador, speaking a few words in addition to that aspect as well. Our research is showing that companies are using AI, which is very, very beneficial, and has helped with the backlog of COVID-19. Government are driving digital strategy, and education providing wonderful courses. So in a really, really good opportunity to take advantage of this and go to the next stage. With the UK leaving Brexit or leaving Europe, Ireland is now the only native English-speaking country in Europe, and there's a huge opportunity for us to take advantage. Later on, you're going to be able to see how companies are actually doing that. So what we're going to see today is finalists share short videos about how they're using this technology to add value, where they'll talk about the problem they're trying to solve and some of the return on investment and actually how to do that as well. I would like to welcome Peter Lockheed, Director of Small to Medium Enterprise from Microsoft Ireland, to the stage now. If you mind giving a round of applause to Peter, please.
Thanks, Mark, and thankfully the stage is okay to hold my weight coming up. On behalf of Microsoft Ireland, I'm delighted to welcome you all to this year's AI Awards. Since their inception, Microsoft has been a proud sponsor of the AI Awards, which are crucial to showcasing and celebrating how organisations, both large and small across the island of Ireland, are using artificial intelligence in an innovative way. In the past 12 months, the adoption of AI has accelerated at a very significant pace within the technology sector, and the technology being used to solve a multitude of problems, improve customer service, improve healthcare outcomes, help our sustainability efforts, and so much more. So the AI Awards are key to harnessing this and recognising Irish talent, and we want to congratulate all of you here today for your exciting innovation in AI. This year, there's an addition of 4 new categories for responsible use of ethics, showcasing Ireland's commitment to the trustworthy use of new digital solutions. At Microsoft, we know that technology can and should be a force for good, which is why it's so important that we're celebrating the responsible use of artificial intelligence. Early this year, Microsoft shared its latest responsible AI standards to share what we had learned, invite feedback from others, and contribute to the discussion about building better norms and practices around AI. These principles should ensure that AI systems are fair, reliable and safe, private and secure, inclusive, transparent, and accountable. The more we come together to learn, collaborate, and test the principles surrounding AI technologies, the better the impact will be across sectors, and for those who are benefiting from the new innovation. Just a number of weeks ago, I was delighted to see the young delegates from the National Youth Assembly on Artificial Intelligence gather to participate in the policy areas as part of the government's new national AI strategy. The more knowledge sharing and democratic the development and implementation of digital solutions is, the better the outcomes will be. Innovation through AI technology can make such a positive impact across many different sectors, from education and research to finance and health, as well as addressing some of the bigger challenges we are facing in society. Just consider some of the finalists here today, and so many great finalists who have worked with us to bring about their vision of meaningful innovation, such as Soapbox Labs, whose kid-specific speech technology caters to the idiosyncrasies and unique speech patterns of children that adult-forced solutions find hard to decode. AI Prem.ie, a cutting-edge and unique AI-powered solution in the management of preeclampsia, which affects 1 in every 10 pregnancies. And Acara Robotics, a spin-out from Trinity College Dublin. Acara developed Violet, the first clinical-grade, fully autonomous UV disinfectant robot. Violet uses advanced sensings and AI abilities that allow us to traverse complex hospital environments. These are just a few examples of the innovations, and I'm sure you're looking forward to hearing more about each of the fascinating and well-deserved finalists here today. And I'll also call out my friends from CCT College, from an education perspective, which are doing fantastic things with data and AI courses on a regular basis. Something we're trying to support to increase the ecosystem there for people that are working here and companies that are working here. So in closing, our mission in Microsoft is to empower every person and organization on the planet to achieve more, and we believe AI is a key enabler for that. AI is at the heart of digital transformation in every industry, from product quality in manufacturing to demand and inventory forecasting and retail. Key for us is empowering impactful, responsible AI practices, and we provide tools, guidelines, and additional resources that will help you to create a responsible AI solution, such as our recently announced responsible AI model. Here at Microsoft, we want our customers to do more with less by applying technology to amplify what you can do and ultimately what your organizations can achieve. When it comes to doing more with less with AI, AI is the ultimate amplifier. You can deliver both efficiency and automation with AI, and we are committed to making AI real for you and doing this responsibly. This is seen through our announcement recently with Azure OpenAI. So the future looks bright for what we can all achieve using AI technology, and I look forward, along with all you here, to discovering just what step changes were made in the last 12 months. The very best of luck to all the finalists today. I don't know the winners yet, so I can't be bribed. But anyway, listen, thank you very much for your time and appreciate the support. So I think I'm first up on the awards. So is it okay to go ahead, Jep? Yeah, go ahead. Yep. So I'm delighted to present the award for Best Application of AI in a Large Enterprise. And the finalists are Allstate Northern Ireland, AXA Ireland, Bank of Ireland, and Dell Technologies. So if we can have a round of applause for all those companies, it'd be great. And as Mark highlighted earlier, we're going to look at a couple of short videos now of their applications. So appreciate your support.
Over the last 18 months, in partnership with Allstate's Law and Regulation team, the ML R&D team has been rolling out the Legal Automation Toolkit. The tool automates the gathering of relevant data from structured and unstructured sources, then generates and populates a legal document with the help of machine learning. Finally, it stores them in the legal document management system. The tool has had a significant impact on our legal teams across the US, from New York to California, saving them tens of thousands of hours and freeing them up to do more high-value work. The claims file summary component provides a high-level summarization of each case. Trawling through hundreds of file notes per claim and searching structured data, it populates a standardized template, including information about injuries, treatments, medical bills, and police reports. The legal answers component creates a formalized response when Allstate is served with a summons and complaint. OCR is used to extract the text from PDFs, and ML models are used to address allegations and case types. These are then used to create the legal answers document in response to the allegations. The key to the success of this project was a collaboration between multiple teams at Allstate, including the ML team, the RPA team, data engineering team, and of course the hundreds of members of the legal department who gave continuous feedback to refine the solution.
AXA is the largest general insurer in Ireland. We offer general insurance products for homes, cars, farms, and small businesses. Managing an insurance claim can require a high number of interactions. In fact, finalizing a claim can take anything from a few days to several years, depending on the complexity involved. To provide the best customer service, AXA continuously look for ways to simplify and accelerate the resolution of a claim. A few months ago, we launched an analytical solution called AutoDocs, which classifies in real time the thousands of incoming documents we receive every week. It supports claim handlers in their day-to-day activity and accelerates the processing of documents, supporting speedier claim settlement. AXA has built AutoDocs in-house. The solution combines optical character recognition, natural language processing, and machine learning in order to identify each document's category. The data science problem was complex, with over 100 categories, high imbalance, and a need for high precision. We solved it using a combination of machine learning and deep learning algorithms. The solution was delivered to 200 users who can return a feedback to the analytics team in order to monitor the models and improve predictions. With AutoDocs, AXA successfully delivered relevant and automated routing of documentation, allowing faster claim resolution and ultimately benefiting the customer.
At Bank of Ireland, we are committed to supporting our customers brilliantly by providing a relationship-driven retail and commercial banking experience with the singular purpose of enabling our customers, colleagues, and communities to thrive. Since we were founded in 1783, we have always looked to embrace new technologies. Today, our data science team is leading that charge, seeking to enable a personalized customer experience through the application of machine learning and artificial intelligence, aiming to communicate with our customers with the right message at the right time for them. To achieve this goal, we have recently delivered a framework for our machine learning propensity models that enables these communications. We call this the Downstream User Project. This project is comprised of 4 elements. Firstly are the machine learning models that score the propensity of a customer to purchase a particular diverse range of retail banking products, such as mortgages, lending, wealth products, or those relevant to the business sector. Secondly is a next best action engine, which calibrates the propensity of each of these models based on the posterior probability observed on the past sales, providing comparison across products, ensuring we are suggesting the right product for the customer. Thirdly is an automated model monitoring process. The models are measured across a range of performance metrics and are automatically removed from production should they become no longer performant and flagged for redevelopment. Finally, the calibrated, quality-assured customer model scores are collected in a single location, the downstream user table, where our various customer touchpoints can reliably access and action these recommendations, enabling us to serve our customers brilliantly.
Hello everyone, it's great to be part of this year's AI Ireland Awards, representing Dell Technology Services, Applied Science and Engineering. And we're thrilled that our submission, Contact Connect AI, has been selected as one of the finalists in the Best Application of AI in a Large Enterprise category. Dell Technology Services strive to provide a seamless support experience for all customers, irrespective of the communication channel that customers choose to connect to, whether that's email, social media, chat, telephone, or other assisted or online support channels. So over the last 3 years, the team have built Contact Connect AI, which is a federated platform consisting of a suite of interconnected AI/ML solutions, leveraging state-of-the-art natural language understanding, where the goal is to be able to identify early potential issues and surface recommendations and resolutions to those issues across multiple channels. CCA consumes real-time data to predict issues all across the customer journey and helps to provide recommendations and resolutions at the most relevant stage of a support process. So to date, some of the benefits include a 10% reduction in issue resolution time, significant reduction in contacts and engineer visits needed due to earlier detection of potential issues, and enhanced troubleshooting. And most importantly, a 3% increase in customer satisfaction.
Okay, so the winner of the 2022 Best Application of AI in a Large Enterprise is Bank of Ireland.
Thank you very much, Peter. Congratulations. Today, now, we've got our second award, which is Best Use of Responsible in AI and Ethics. And today, we're going to have Patricia Scanlon, Ireland AI Ambassador, who's going to present that award. I'd like to present Patricia to come up to the stage to present that. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. It's great to see you all here today. There's actually an awful lot of familiar faces, so it's nice to have another event to get together for. So my role is I'm the founder and executive chair of Soapbox Labs, but I'm also Ireland's AI ambassador. And part of that role is to help demystify AI for the public, for people in businesses, in government, but also to promote an ethical approach to AI. So that's responsible, ethical, trustworthy. And it's a really interesting role because it's we're at this pivotal moment in AI where we've already been using AI throughout the last decade, really. If you think about your Netflix, your predictive text, your Facebook, your social media, all of those things. And not a lot of the public actually realise that's AI. So it's important for us to kind of start joining the dots for people because, at a moment in time like this where everybody in this room knows that in the next 3 to 5 years, AI is going to play a huge part in our lives. It'll be very obvious in front of us, and that's the stuff that people love to talk about. The image processing, the deep fakes, the speech assistants, voice assistants, all that. That's the obvious stuff. But there's a huge amount behind the scenes that the public and even some of us may not even be aware of that's there. So part of my role, and something I really do believe in, something we've done on Soapbox, is to take an ethical approach to AI. And there's good reason for that, right? You know, if you create a foundation of an ethical approach to AI in how you think about the problem, if you think about the problem in terms of its data governance, you're protecting the data, the secure storing of the data, what you do with the data, how you honoured your data privacy rules. Is it the agreement you had with the users? Is it about how you deploy it? Is it how you can explain it? Is it how you are transparent in what AI is, in its in bias, in terms of fairness, in terms of security? These are all aspects of it. And if you are to start a project today, or to start a company, or to start any new effort in AI, and you were to put a human at the centre of that and think about the human into the future, what's good for human, what's good for society, and you were to build a system that takes all that into account, all the use cases, all the edge cases, and really brainstorm. You don't just need engineers in the room. You need all stakeholders in the room, people who really understand those end users and the application area and the effect it's going to have on society into the future. And if you do that and you design your AI system with that in mind, it's not necessarily that hard. It's not necessarily that expensive or that many resources involved. It just takes a very thoughtful approach to do it. It would be very hard to fall foul of the regulations that are coming down the line if you do that. And it's a really good way for people who don't know AI, and some people, to be honest, who are worried about the regulations coming down the line. If you do that data human-centered approach, it's a very high probability that it won't be that hard to meet the regulations into the future. And that's good for your business, and it's good for society. And I think that's what all of us in the room today, and all of us here, play a really important role. There's a lot of policymakers, there's a lot of politicians, there's a lot of the public that are really interested in this, and they're making decisions now. We know that's coming up in the EU AI Act. The US are doing something similar. But if all of you were to help advocate when you're having a conversation with a colleague, even with somebody a friend who's not even in AI, because a lot of these decisions and the pressure where it comes from, and explain that, you know what, an ethical approach to AI is actually worth pursuing for all of us. And the regulators and the politicians, they are listening, and they're listening to the experts from academia, from industry. They're listening right now. So when you get the chance, I do ask you all to help advocate for this. It's the future I want my kids to grow up in, and honestly, it's the future I want to grow old in. So I hope you would all agree with me there. So to that end, I'm delighted that you guys have a new category on ethical and responsible AI. So the nominees for today are ACI Worldwide, Adapt Centre, Shutterstock, and Webio. And we'll play a short video and you get to see what they've done in ethical.
It is a privilege for ACI to have been shortlisted for this year's AI Awards under the category of Best Use of Responsibility, AI and Ethics, with our approach to demystifying machine learning models. ACI is a fintech company specializing in payment and fraud prevention software. And as a part of a successful fraud strategy, our data science team implements incremental learning models that are robust and also adaptable to ensure high performance over time. However, in some cases, understanding the reason why a transaction is considered suspicious can be just as important as stopping the fraud.
For large companies like ACI, where hundreds of transactions per second are screened for fraud and responses are generated in milliseconds, efficient processes are crucial. To achieve accurate explainability in such a limited time window, we use an on-demand approach based on approximations that reduces the computational cost without significant sacrifices to performance, narrowing down to a small number of the most important features and how they affect the score for each specific transaction, providing a rationale on how the model is generating that particular score.
To achieve high accuracy in fraud detection over long periods of time, complex machine learning models are needed, and most of these models act like a black box. On the other hand, model explainability often requires the simplification of those models to be able to point to the underlying reason behind the model score. But this process can be very computationally expensive.
Again, we'd like to thank the A Awards and their sponsors for the privilege of being shortlisted. We hope that our model explainability approach will provide valuable insights to our clients to understand the decisions of our AI models.
We are proud to tell you about the Protect project at Trinity College Dublin's Adapt Centre. Protect is a unique project connecting academia and industry to address the challenges of trustworthy and ethical AI, data privacy, and AI data governance. Through Protect, 14 researchers across Europe combine the disciplines of law, computer science, and ethics to address some of the largest problems posed by technology today. Our researchers have conducted ethical and legal analysis on the value of AI and personalization in many areas, including politics, entertainment, the home, medicine, finance, fertility, and credit scoring. Among its outputs, our researchers at Protect have created HEART, the Health AI Risk Taxonomy. AI and health has a potential for tremendous benefit. AI can help promote public health, improve patient care, reduce treatment costs, and assist medics in researching a diagnosis. But it also carries high risks for safety, autonomy, bias, dignity, and privacy. HEART helps balance these risks in a clear and machine-readable way. HEART helps all parties understand and navigate the risks of using AI in the health domain, in both machine-readable format and clear human language. HEART helps AI developers and users to create and maintain AI risk management systems in their work. Regulators can use HEART as a basis to develop guidelines on the potential dangers of AI systems. Finally, HEART empowers patients and their families by giving a clear and concise understanding of AI care options. Find out more and get in touch with us to explore greater solutions together.
Our approach to DEI at Shutterstock is to ensure we incorporate DEI principles into how we operate as a business. That means that DEI should be reflected throughout the employee experience, how we build our products, how we use technology to power our products, and how we acquire content to provide services. Shutterstock AI was launched with 4 DEI priorities in mind to keep inclusion and ethics integral to how we implement AI. The first priority was creating diversity in data. We sourced content from our diverse network of over 2 million contributors globally. In addition, we're funding new artists to achieve even more diversity in our content library. The second priority was auditing our AI process. We test our AI models for a number of different biases, from gender to ethnicity and behavior. And the third is building diverse and inclusive teams. We've already reached a 40-60 gender representation on our AI team and are committed to improving in other areas, as we know that diverse teams are more innovative. And the final area is introducing ethical AI training. In partnership with the World Ethical Data Foundation, we are training the technical teams to question their inventions with wider social, economic, and cultural perspectives. We firmly believe that we will create the best experience for our employees, customers, and contributors if we are inclusive and ethical. We are thrilled to be nominated for this award and are committed to going even further to show and promote ethical AI. Thank you.
When customers are interacting with companies' messaging or web chat, conversational interaction feels more natural. And when integrated with data from other sources, it really helps customers get things done. However, Webio customers are dealing with highly sensitive credit and collections information, so we had to build our own foundations. We enable each company to spin up an entirely containerized instance of the Webio conversational engine so that they can train their own labels, create custom entities, and train their own propensities with their own data, all within a maximally scalable solution. It's totally private. We also generate propensity to be vulnerable measures as defined under the UK's FCA regulation definitions. Webio knows you may be vulnerable from the nature of your conversational attributes. Once you know a customer is potentially vulnerable, you can decide to ask them further questions to learn more about their situation, to understand their context, and offer them different pathways forward. Ethical AI isn't just about how we gather, store and train data, it's also how we treat people and how we make that treatment reportable and better. It's never been more important to be fair to people and to be seen to be fair.
That's great. They're fantastic nominees, every one of them. And I'm delighted to say that the best use of responsible AI and ethics goes to Webio.
Thank you very much, Patricia, for presenting that, and congratulations to the team at Webio. And next up, we have Best Application of AI in Startup, and that's actually sponsored by Aldus. So my day-to-day job is Chief Customer Officer at Aldus, and we're a specialist data science and AI provider within staffing, and we work within the European Union and we work in North America. And how we differentiate ourselves is we provide choice through community, and we do an awful lot of different events, initiatives, and try to showcase some of the challenges that technology can look to solve across Europe and the US. I'd like to tell us a little bit about the nominees, which are Shopbox, OpenMind, Provision, and Seamless. I had the pleasure of interviewing each for our podcast, the AI Ireland podcast, recently. Within 15 minutes, they shared a masterclass, each of them, about how they've used technology to solve a problem that you probably didn't think was possible. And each, from working in a startup myself for the last 4 years, I know the challenges that can bring from working in that type of environment. And like today, there's a lot of nervous energy about, but you want to try your best, and thank God everyone is doing that, because there's so many interesting applications to it. And I'm really excited about the future for all these companies, actually. It's a really, really exciting time as well. The winner of this award, it was nail-bitingly close. So I'll let you see some of the videos now, Ian, if we can share them.
Hello, everyone. I'm Amy Awad, the co-founder and chief science officer of OpenMind. I'm also an AI consultant at EY in the AI and Emerging Technology department. The OpenMind solution is a disruptive, deep tech startup with the mission of bringing an end to the mental health stigma and helping people take control of their mental health through the use of a digital voice diary. The key novelty in our solution that it uses state-of-the-art machine learning, voice technology, and natural language processing and speech recognition all together to detect sentiment, emotional state, and voice biomarker of the user's input, and return back to the user reflection matrices and therapeutic reports that empowers them with the knowledge about themselves and take them in a journey of healing and self-discovery. Both the AI solution and our therapeutic framework were developed by lead scientists at DCU, leading with Professor Thomas Ward in the Insight Center of Data Analytics and Dr. Dharma Krishnan in the School of Psychology. We believe that the OpenMind solution eliminates the stigma from the first step of reaching out for help and allow people to have access to affordable, personalized mental health assistance. Our mission is to lead the digitization of the delivery of mental health services to both organizations as part of their employee assisted program and to the end user.
Hello, my name is Varoop. I'm founder of Provision. We're a small team of ambitious engineers working together to produce highly power efficient edge AI security camera solutions. Our security camera with dual sensor is designed in modular and portable fashion, similar to GoPro cameras. So our solutions are pretty much scalable as a dash camera, drone camera, or indoor or outdoor security camera solutions. We embrace edge computing technology wherein data is processed real time and stored efficiently within edge devices. So our AI algorithms includes combination of unsupervised and supervised models work together to produce strong video analytics solutions. We use our video analytics to further solve many critical problems exist with the current security camera solutions like data redundancy, latency in the streaming, and also need of transferring data to remote servers, which in turn increasing the carbon footprint and CO2 emissions. Unlike the existing AI security camera solution with intrude detection and trespassing, our cameras can add more value to existing security cameras by providing thermal health screening solution with people temperature monitoring, people fall detection, and other medical emergencies. Also, our cameras can continuously monitor energy efficiency of the building by monitoring the various appliances within the building. Also, our cameras can detect early fire, smoke, oil leakage, or gas leakage within industrial environment and timely produce WhatsApp alert messages with a video evidence and image evidences. This makes it a comprehensive solutions for home and business automation solutions.
I'm Aviva Cohen, co-founder and CEO of Seamless Care, and we're delighted to be nominated for this award. We develop assistive technologies to support people with neurodiversity and those who provide their care. My late partner Steve had a stroke in 2006 when our children were very young, and he became non-verbal. This helped me to understand just how important communication is, and it motivated me to try and find ways to help. Using artificial intelligence, with the Seamless Care team, we developed Empathic. This is an app and API that allows non-verbal people to independently communicate their emotions. Not everybody is good at technology, so we developed Empathic to be used on any smartphone or tablet. You simply record a non-verbal person as they vocalize. Within seconds, the AI analyzes the recording and tells you how that person is feeling. You can make Empathic even more accurate by accepting, editing, or discarding each interpretation. Empathic can interpret up to 10 emotions, including happy, confused, and frustrated. You can also play previous recordings to help educate new care providers. Empathic is inclusively designed and built on a foundation of respect.
At Shopbox, we created a solution to help retailers offer their customers a more engaging shopping experience. We provide retailers with access to advanced recommender systems, allowing them to create a personalized web store with minimal effort and no need for a deep tech understanding. This makes our AI accessible to online retailers of all sizes. Through ongoing discussions with retailers, we uncovered some common issues with existing e-commerce recommender systems, such as expensive, time-consuming implementations, difficulty in scaling to large product catalogs, and providing recommendations for newly arrived products. Shopbox addresses these issues and enables high-quality recommendations with minimal work from the retailer. Once a small piece of code is inserted, customers gain access to our AI models, from other products you may like to our hyper-personalized recommendations for you. Our engines respond rapidly to change, and our system learns with each click you make. Our recommender engines are created by applying a number of natural language processing techniques and combining these outputs with implicit data sources such as customer page views in order to identify what products a customer should see next. In general, we have observed that Shopbox users have increased order values ranging from 15 to 25%. Sales conversions have also typically increased by over 100% across our customers. In less than 2 years, Shopbox has added 48 retailers, powering over 60 e-stores, with brands such as Shoe, Eason's, Toolstation, KitLocker, and TileStyle putting their trust in us to enhance their online offerings.
All worthy winners in their own right. The winner for best application of AI in startup is Seamless Care. So if you like that award, you're going to like this award too. It's Best Application of AI to Achieve Social Good. And I'd like to welcome our sponsor, CCT College, where Marie Murtaib will say a few words.
Thank you, Mark. Good morning, everyone. I'm delighted to be representing CCT College Dublin here today. Well done to the team at AI Ireland and organising such a great event, and for all of the work that you do to promote and recognise excellence in the sector. CCT College Dublin specialises in the fields of computing and information technology, including a graduate conversion course in AI applications. We believe that employers and society benefit from CCT graduates who are resilient and accomplished, open and self-aware, innovative and adaptable. The organisations which have been shortlisted for the best use of AI to achieve social good here today are organisations in which individuals and groups of individuals are producing work which is reflective of all these attributes. They are quite literally changing our world, and CCT College Dublin is delighted to be sponsoring this category today. The finalists, you're going to see on the screen now, are AI Premi IE, Akara Robotics, Adapt Centre for their project Enlight, and the Virtual Record Treasury of Ireland. We're going to watch a short video now just to showcase some of their work.
My name is Susan McKeever, and I am the PI for the Enlight project, which is based out of Technological University Dublin and is also part of the Adapt Research Group. We're really excited about this project because it is such a good and worthwhile application of artificial intelligence in order to do something incredibly worthwhile, which is the detection of how children are being lured into abusive material production and being groomed for use by abusers and for their activities. And for us, really, what differentiates this project to many other AI projects is we are working with people in the field. So we're working in collaboration with the ISPCC, the National Child Agency, and we're also working with the National Hotline Reporting Agency, hotline.ie. And for us, this is a chance to really apply AI where it is needed. And by working with the two agencies, we're able to actually discover actionable things that are going to result in better educational policies and better warnings for stakeholders in how children are being brought into this really disturbing industry.
Hi, my name is Christina Thorpe and I'm co-PI on the Enlight project. In Enlight, we're using artificial intelligence techniques like natural language processing and text mining on our various different data sources. This data includes dark web forum logs, chat logs, and hotline reports. Enlight has the potential to have a broad impact. The main targets are to improve the education around the risks of child internet usage and to help inform policy around children's technology access. We're very grateful to the Technology Coalition Safer Online Fund for enabling this important project and ultimately its critical impact. Enlight is a great example of how AI could be used for social good.
I had heard of preeclampsia, but I kind of didn't really know that there's nothing really that can be done about it in pregnancy.
It causes the deaths of 50,000 women and 500,000 babies every year. And to be honest with you, those figures are a real underestimation. But because there is no cure, the only cure is to deliver the baby, there's about 5 million babies worldwide born prematurely because of preeclampsia every year. So what we've done in AI Premi is we've combined these novel predictive biomarkers into the algorithm, but we've also taken all the information that's available on that woman. So we've taken all her blood tests, we've taken information from her clinical diagnosis, we've taken information from her blood pressure, and how we've done this is we use Microsoft Azure for the cloud, and then we're using an analytics platform called SAS Viya to combine all this information together.
So the most exciting thing to me about this project is the opportunity to take the machine learning expertise that we have in our group and apply it to something that's going to make a real social impact, to make a real difference to people. The end point of this project will be a solution deployed in hospitals all around the world that's helping clinicians make better decisions that ultimately leads to better outcomes for the people in their care.
An extra day, 2 days will make a massive difference to the quality of life for that baby and for their families.
At Acara, we believe that disruptive innovation is urgently needed to address chronic problems in our public healthcare system. Our starting point is hospital decontamination, which is a huge problem. We not only know that our current methods for manual cleaning are inefficient and unreliable, but they're also extremely time-consuming, which means that hospitals often have to decide between more thorough cleaning, which leads to more room downtime and less patients being treated, or faster cleaning, which improves workflow, but means that staff and patients are at an elevated risk of being exposed to harmful pathogens. Over the past 3 years, Acara has been developing a third option, which we think is the future. Using robotics and artificial intelligence, we've developed a new approach that can decontaminate rooms to a higher level than before. It can be deployed up to 6 times faster and requires a fraction of the staff effort that is required at present. Our robots use germ-killing UV light and other technologies that are scientifically proven to be highly effective at killing pathogens on surfaces, as well as in the air. Working closely with microbiology and infection prevention experts, we've developed automated cleaning strategies to ensure full coverage for every room. Using a range of measures, including AI, to monitor the surroundings for people, staff are able to work safely alongside the robot, further reducing any disruption to normal room usage. Unlike the current system, we don't use toxic chemicals, which means our solution is more environmentally sustainable and doesn't present an occupational hazard. Our vision is not to reduce the number of cleaners in a hospital, but rather to give environmental service workers powerful new tools that enable them to be more impactful and create new pathways for their career development. We've made a lot of progress since we began this journey, but it's really just the start. Next year, we plan to increase robot production, unveil several major AI upgrades, and have robots deployed on more than 3 continents, establishing Acara as a leading player on the global stage.
For Ireland's virtual record treasury, AI means accessibility. Launched in June 2022, the Virtual Treasury is a global partnership of archives with a global audience. Our goal was to recreate the Public Record Office of Ireland, destroyed in the Civil War 100 years ago. The research challenge we faced was that historical records are handwritten. The further back in time you go, the harder the documents are for humans to read. And our treasury of records stretches back over 800 years, deep into Ireland's past. For most people, documents from earlier times may as well be invisible. We drew on an AI solution that could unlock the content of these archival treasures for everyone, to transcribe a vast corpus of handwritten documents automatically and reliably. Using AI, we created powerful handwriting models for English language texts. We now have used machine transcription to create a corpus of over 50 million words of handwritten text. AI was the key that unlocked the hidden history within tens of thousands of documents. Through AI, we have created a permanent and inspiring legacy for Irish society from the decade of centenaries, allowing everyone with an interest in Irish history, at home or abroad, to truly engage with the past contained in these precious records.
Excellent submissions. I'm delighted though now to present the winner for Best Application of AI to Achieve Social Good to AI Premi.
kind of just watching there from afar. I didn't necessarily want to get up. I kind of want to watch more of those applications. They're such high quality. So congratulations, fantastic. And again, the finalists, just such really good applications. Next up is AI Person of the Year, which is sponsored by Mazars. I'd like to welcome Lorcan Cowcloud to the stage now. Lorcan.
Thanks, Mark. I'm delighted to be here on behalf of Mazars in Ireland and to continue our sponsorship of these awards. We've been one of the sponsors since the beginning, and I suppose as a business that works with so many technology companies, it's a natural association for us. The award that I'm presenting is for AI Person of the Year. Those shortlisted are Amelia Kelly, Alexandra Sala, Luca Longo, and Nabanita Roy. And we're going to see videos of all of the work they've done.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Alessandra Sala, the Senior Director of AI and Data Science at Shutterstock and the Global President of Women in AI. It's my privilege to share that I believe is our common responsibility to close the gender gap in STEM and AI. It takes multilateral investment to bring all the influences forces to contribute to this inequality problem that fundamentally limits the progress for everyone. My work has been focused on 3 key actions. At society and humanitarian agency level, leveraging the global network of social society like the nonprofit Women in AI to contribute to inspire more women to get involved in AI, educating female talent, and created a connected fabric to support women's careers. At government level, working with Irish institutions to continue to evolve the AI education programs like the AI National Master, the Foundation Certificate in AI, to systematically grow the pool of AI talent with special attention on diversity. And finally, at the industry level, at Shutterstock, we have a 4-pillar AI ethical program built around the concept of diverse dataset, audited AI process, inclusive AI teams, and ethical training. And by doing so, we aim to become a beacon in helping the AI community to establishing guiding principle and common practice towards responsible AI.
Hi, I'm Dr. Amelia Kelly and I'm the CTO of Soapbox Labs. I'm delighted to be here today and I want to thank the AI Awards Ireland for this recognition of our leading voice AI for kids. I first joined Soapbox Labs in 2015 as one of the first employees, and since then I have been capitalizing on my experience as a speech engineer and scientist to lead the team here at Soapbox to build our world-class and proprietary voice technology for kids' speech. Soapbox is now used by 8 out of the 10 largest education companies in the world to voice enable their literacy and language learning apps. Thanks to our work, the Soapbox Voice Engine now has a global reputation for understanding the voices of 2 to 12-year-old kids, as well as humans can, for complete independence of our business models, for our work in protecting child's voice data privacy, and more recently for equity, for ensuring that every child, regardless of race, accent, background, or ethnicity, is treated equally. Thank you to the AI Ireland Awards, and well done to everybody else being recognised for their work and their achievements today. We're delighted to be here. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Luca Longo. I am the founder of the Artificial Intelligence and Cognitive Load Research Lab at the Technological University of Dublin. With my doctoral and postdoctoral scholars, I have been expanding the field of artificial intelligence by contributing to the specific field of explainable artificial intelligence. Explainable artificial intelligence, XAI, is a field at the intersection of neural paradigm for learning with symbolic paradigms for inference and reasoning. Machine learning in general and deep learning in particular are subfields of artificial intelligence aimed at learning from high-dimensional data for the purpose of recommendation, prediction, forecasting, clustering. However, the model resulting from applying deep learning methods are always considered black boxes because they are difficult to interpret and their inferences and prediction difficult to explain. My research seeks to equip the models resulting from applying deep learning methods with argumentative capabilities in a way that their functioning and their interpretation and their explanation is enhanced. In summary, my research can help solve the very large-scale problem of opaque AI by providing physical AI with trust and confidence, speed time to AI results for optimizations of businesses outcome, and mitigating risk and cost of model governance with transparency and compliance to law.
Hey everybody, I'm Nabanita. I'm a data scientist at ASA Worldwide. I transitioned into the data science and AI domain from information technology sector, and I'm in this field for about 4 years now. Natural language processing is one of my favorites here in this domain, and at ECM, I'm leading a project which focuses on generating code automatically using NLP techniques. This is a novel and innovative project where the objective is to save time and effort for our engineers who are developing our fintech softwares. Additionally, I am the education lead at Women in AI Ireland, where I shape and host education initiatives to help others to acquire, improve, and practice skills in AI. I also author educational blogs, and I have spoken at tech conferences across Europe and Asia. Besides, I've conducted boot camps and workshops to teach Python, data science, and NLP for women transitioning into this field as well. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Jimmy, the Director of Data Science at ACI, who nominated me for the AI Awards and believed that I could take the lead in this project, and I'm extremely delighted to have been selected as the finalist in the AI Person of the Year category.
The winner of the AI Person of the Year, which is Dr. Amelia Kelly of Soapbox Labs. The winner of the AI Person of the Year, which is Dr. Amelia Kelly of Soapbox Labs.
Congratulations. Again, that was a very, very finely contested finalist program, so well done, Amelia. Next up is our Women in AI Award, which will be presented by Alessandra Sala. If you wouldn't mind giving a welcome to Alessandra, please.
Hello everyone, what an honor to be here, and in particular for this award. I want to thank you, AI Award Ireland and Mark in particular. This award came with a very genuine chat between me and Mark, where we were discussing the talent, the female talent and the diverse talent that we have here in Ireland. And we thought we have to recognize it. It's a special honor for me to actually present this award because being part of Women in AI, this award was inspired for this non-profit organization, which is a Do Tank, a non-profit that is today active in 150 countries around the world. And we have an amazing community here in Ireland. We work to empower women, educate them, provide them connection, help them in their career, mentorship opportunity, to empower their ability to enter the workforce in STEM and AI, and to continue their journey for a successful career. So I'm delighted to announce the finalist. Emmy Award, Lilia
Akiamova, Dr. Susie Harding, and Terry O'Donovan. So let's see some short video from them.
Hello everyone, I'm Amy Awad, the co-founder and chief science officer of UpAmind. I'm also an AI consultant at EY in the AI and Emerging Technology Department. I'm leading the team in Ireland to promote a new amazing initiative at EY that is designed to reduce the gender gap. The STEM app is an innovative gamified mobile platform for girls between the age of 13 and 18, which aims to inspire and empower the next generation of women in STEM to create a more equal future. I'm always passionate about everything AI, but I needed to give my passion a purpose. With the UpAmind solution, we were able to develop this state-of-the-art technology that would be applied in mental health, which was not done before. There is limited research of the applications of AI in mental health, and I truly believe that mobile health is a game changer as it allows people to have access to affordable mental health support accessible 24/7. My ultimate goal is to create, hopefully, a better world by promoting the use of AI for good and advocating for the responsible use of AI.
Hello everyone, my name is Lilia Aktyamova. I'm a data scientist working for talent cloud company called iCIMS. And what does it mean? We develop SaaS solutions for businesses for them to be able to hire, engage, attract, and advance their most important asset, their people. And instead of talking about myself, I will briefly describe the most recent project that I worked on. And this project or product is called Opportunity Marketplace, and it allows employees to visually plan and design their next career steps within their organizations. And this way, they can identify their state of readiness based on skills and to get opportunity to develop, to be ready when a job opening comes up. And another great feature of this product is that it allows employees to connect to people who are already in their dream roles within an organization and get support, guidance, and mentorship. In my personal point of view, the most benefit from this product will get women, and especially in current times of more common remote work.
Hi, I'm Susie Harding, and I've been nominated for the Women in AI Person of the Year award. I've worked in the field of AI and data science for over 10 years now, and in that time, I've worked on some really exciting projects across a number of sectors such as online gaming, mobility, hospitality, car rental, and many more. Some of the work that I'm really passionate about is using AI and predictive models to improve customer experiences. Over my career, I've had the pleasure to work with some amazing women. I myself, of course, am very passionate about seeing more and more women in AI. I love to attend events which are tailored towards supporting women. I think it's so important that awards like this and days like today highlight the work and value that women can bring to our field so that we can truly strive to reach equality.
The Anson Sciences Ireland site in Ringaskiddy, Cork manufactures cutting-edge medicines for immunology and oncology patients. I've had the privilege of working on the site over 14 years and was appointed as the first digital and technology lead in 2021. I'm accountable for shaping the site digital strategy to transform our business and deliver a 2030 vision of becoming a more predictive and adaptive plant. To enable this, we hired a diverse team of data scientists and engineers, of which 66% of the hires were female, narrowing the gender gap in AI and raising awareness about gender diversity in AI. Some of these amazing team members will now share the customer-centric solutions that the site have deployed as part of our digital journey.
Our Site Analytics programme accelerates value delivery by providing analytics as a service. Our team operates under an agile methodology. Scrum and Sprint meetings are supported by the Atlassian suite of tools. One of our key analytical models is a multivariate analysis process model, which generated substantial cost savings by increasing the efficiency of processes, more than €1 million in 2021.
On site, we are advancing our data democratization journey. An example of this is the product cycle time dashboard we developed to provide value to our business. This tool displays processing time, highlights issues, and tracks the performance of the batches.
Another example of an analytics tool that we've deployed is OrShiny in conjunction with Markdown to automate complex reports. This use of OrShiny enables us to make significant time savings of approximately 60% and mitigates against human error.
We have introduced AI and technologies to augment the workforce. These include the use of AR/VR smart glasses in the labs for training, the implementation of Twist QR codes for fast retrieval of documentation, the chatbot for supporting onboarding, and our predictive maintenance program, which has enabled the site to evaluate data from our critical assets using sensor technology.
Here we go. And the winner of the Women in AI Person of the Year is Terry O'Donovan.
Congratulations. Thank you very much. Next up is our Young AI Role Model of the Year, which is sponsored by Microsoft. I'd like to welcome Kira Joins, Go-to-Market Lead for Data and AI, Microsoft, to the stage now. Please welcome Kira.
Thanks, Mark. We're absolutely delighted to sponsor this award today. And as Mark said, it really takes individuals to spearhead and lead projects in organisations to really have an impact in AI, and that's what our nominees have done today. So I'd like to call out our nominees for the Young AI Role Model of the Year. Owen Delaney, Farouk Sheikh, James Brosnan, and Kevin Quinlan. So we'll see a video now displaying what they've done.
The focus of my work is in building transparent, trustworthy, and explainable AI systems. A core contribution here was developing techniques to produce counterfactual explanations for black box models in the time series and image domain. We also had a large focus on explanations for time series forecasting. Collaboration with the Human Reasoning and Imagination Lab at Trinity College Dublin gave us insights into how users view explanations and the properties of explanations that are good for humans. We also got this from discussions with end users who may not be AI experts, but have important feedback for different systems. This work resulted in numerous publications, student travel grants, and 2 Best Paper awards at international conferences. This work also has important implications in smart agriculture. For example, we developed a novel milk supply forecasting technique that provides explanations to farmers on how they can be more sustainable. This helps reduce greenhouse gas emissions on farm. This is extremely important under the UN Sustainable Development Goals of responsible consumption and production and life on land. A large part of our effort has been on promoting open source research through sharing of code on GitHub, and also creating discussions with other people interested in explainable AI. The success of this work stems from rich collaborations with industry, where we've worked extensively with Accenture on counterfactual explanations, but also with others at Vista Milk, University College Dublin, Insight, Trinity College Dublin, and organizations across the world.
I completed my undergraduate degree in Computer Science and Engineering at the University of Mumbai and achieved a first-class honours in my Masters in Computer Science from UCD, where I specialized in data science, and the professors from the Insight Center for Data Analytics taught me technical and qualitative skills necessary to advance my career. This transformative experience shaped the way I approach problems. I have worked as a data scientist at Sonalake for almost 2 years. I have helped to build a suite of AIOps-enabled tools for Visimetrics that provide advanced machine learning insights for network operators. At a recent conference in PyData 2021, I presented my original research that combined Profit and LSTM to make a meta-forecasting model which improved the forecasting accuracies of the LSTMs by over 13%. I was delighted that 2 of the most recent projects that I've worked on have also been nominated for this year's award. One provides real-time anomaly detection in telecom networks, and the other predicts the impact of weather on mobile quality of service. I always look for new ways to use AI to address real-world problems in the telecom industry using innovative technologies like LSTMs, CNN autoencoders, and deep neural networks.
Since joining Sonalake, Farouk has proved to be a fantastic asset to the team and the wider company. In addition to his invaluable contribution to our growing AIOps space, he's also been an evangelist for data science and MLOps within Sonalake. He's represented us at industry events, mentored graduates in the data analytics team, led knowledge sharing workshops, and consistently been a go-to person for any AIOps queries. We're hugely proud of Farouk and his contribution to date, and this nomination is well deserved. He has a bright future as a leader in our industry.
Since I was young, I always had an interest in technology and how it can influence the world. This interest has led to me studying the field of computer science in college. My journey from college and education to working here in ACI has been very eventful. I first started off as an intern, and I must say that the skills I gained in college and as an intern have greatly helped me in my work here. I work in the area of performance testing. This has been a very exciting field to enter, and here in ACI, data science and performance are used together. We try to understand our data science products in terms of performance, so their CPU usage, their latency, their read and write times, and so on and so forth. Since I began my role here, I have been mentored by very experienced team members, and for example, I've set up performance tests with a large number of users that have long run times, and my colleagues assist me with all this, and I have to ensure that the tests are correct and that abnormalities are detected. So every day I do work with very talented people, and I learn a huge amount of information, and I'm very excited about the future collaboration between performance testing and data science. Thanks very much for your time, and thanks for the nomination.
Hey everyone, Kevin Quinlan here, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be nominated for the Young AI Role Model of the Year award. Especially when I look at the achievements of the other nominees for the award, it really is a massive honour. I'm a data scientist with ESP, where I work on delivering AI and analytic solutions across the entire energy sector, from supply to distribution to generation and trading. Some of the biggest projects I would have delivered involved image recognition projects to audit smart meter installations and map the low voltage network. I've also designed machine learning models for the training team and various pieces of natural language processing. But I'm only here as representative of the entire data science team and the wider data and analytics team, who do fantastic work, and hopefully they see this as a nomination for each of them also. I'd like to thank the wonderful support from our manager Valerie Lynch, senior manager Afa Renang, and CIO Mary O'Connor, and the entire data and analytics team. Analytics and AI also creeps into my personal life, where I love trawling through sports statistics and tracking, particularly how the Irish football players are performing at home and abroad. I look forward to the day that Cork hurlers adopt an advanced, money slither approach and return our place to the top of the sporting landscape. I'm well into my late 20s, but at least with this nomination, I have an official declaration of still being young. So thank you for that, Lee.
Thanks a million, and I think it's safe to say that the future of AI is in great hands with our nominees. So I'm absolutely delighted to announce that the winner of the Young AI Role Model of the Year is Kevin Quinlan.
Congratulations, Kevin. He did a podcast and he shared some of the applications within ESB. It's well worth a listen. Best application of AI in an academic research body is next, and that is sponsored by AI Ireland membership. So if you're watching today and you feel like you want to get more involved within the community and you want to take the next steps, please feel free to reach out to me and we can talk about how you can collaborate and get more involved. And our nominations are AI Premi, UniCook, Intelligent Systems Research, and Tyndall National Institute. And we're going to have a short video sharing some of their applications and some of their work now.
I had heard of preeclampsia, but I kind of didn't really know that there's nothing really that can be done about it in pregnancy.
It causes the deaths of 50,000 women and 500,000 babies every year. And to be honest with you, those figures are a real underestimation. But because there is no cure, the only cure is to deliver the baby, there's about 5 million babies worldwide born prematurely because of preeclampsia every year. So what we've done in AI Premi is we've combined these novel predictive biomarkers into the algorithm, but we've also taken all the information that's available on that woman. So we've taken all her blood tests, we've taken information from her clinical diagnosis, we've taken information from her blood pressure, and how we've done this is we use Microsoft Azure for the cloud, and then we're using an analytics platform called SAS Viya to combine all this information together.
So the most exciting thing to me about this project is the opportunity to take the machine learning expertise that we have in our group and apply it to something that's going to make a real social impact, to make a real difference to people. The end point of this project will be a solution deployed in hospitals all around the world that's helping clinicians make better decisions that ultimately leads to better outcomes for the people in their care.
An extra day, 2 days will make a massive difference to the quality of life for that baby and for their families.
My name is Kieran Cooney, and I'm representing the Intelligent Systems Research Centre at Ulster University as a nominee for application of AI in an academic research body. Many people suffering from neuropathologies such as anorexia lose the capacity for fluent speech or even the ability to transmit any form of verbal communication. In such cases, brain-computer interfaces offer potentially life-transforming technology, whether as a means of communicating needs to a carer or simply being able to converse with one's friends or family. Additionally, devices predicated on language can offer a naturalistic form of communication, with the ultimate goal being fluent, real-time conversation between a BCI user and the person they're communicating with. At the ISRC, we began looking into whether we could make progress in decoding speech from two distinct types of brain activity, which was a challenge because most approaches up to this point would rely on unimodal techniques. We developed a multimodal neural network architecture that learns joint representations of speech from the two signal modalities. That is, it's able to combine the strengths of the different representations of brain activity in an end-to-end fashion. Using this approach, we've been able to decode overt and inner speech directly from the brain, and see this as a significant step towards making this technology available to those who need it.
SENDAC project is a European project. It's a Northern Periphery and Arctic Interreg project. The core aim of the project is to test mobility, strength, balance, and also well-being and exercise through sensors.
As part of the project, 3 health prediction AI systems were developed. Firstly, a health status prediction system using smartphones and embedded sensors. Secondly, a fall risk prediction using wearable sensors. And finally, a mortality prediction system using wearable sensors and questionnaire data.
We have had in over 5,000 seniors in our test centers and trying to develop better protocols for risk factor identifications for seniors.
The mortality prediction study investigated machine learning modeling for all-cause and cancer-related mortality prediction. This was the first study to investigate how to predict cancer-related mortality years before symptoms were reported. Results were very promising, with an area under the curve of 0.88, showing that AI can be adopted to predict mortality based on a limited number of tools, questionnaires and wearable data.
Used our machine learning and artificial intelligence knowledge to develop state-of-the-art falls prediction models.
Falls occurring as people age is a big problem for health service providers worldwide. Fall risk assessment, therefore, is a key way to identify those older adults who are at highest risk, allowing us to specifically target those who may need therapy or home modifications made. The study had involved an elderly patient wearing a small wearable device for 1 week, which was continuously recording their movements. Because our model was grounded on this free living assessment, it meant there was no performative tests, no training or no monitoring by experts, allowing for a low cost and scalable way to collect patient data, as well as providing a more accurate insight into a patient's real gait behaviours. We developed a machine learning algorithm and applied it to the data that we'd collected. The results from the model we've produced are comparable to a state-of-the-art gait analysis system, which flags high-risk fallers, but at a fraction of the cost.
Hello, I'm Eamon Kenny, a Senior Research Fellow at the SFI funded at App Centre. I am a Principal Investigator of a commercialisation fund funded by Enterprise Ireland called Unicook. And Unicook is a platform that enables recipes to be transformed automatically into visual storyboards. And our technology combines artificial intelligence in the area of natural language processing and multimodal transformation. And this is to help us to create different viewpoints of the same recipe. This platform in particular helps supermarkets to create shoppable recipes, which eases meal planning and sustainability by reducing food waste. And the advantage for the customer is that they can automate the creation of their shopping lists so they can meal plan for the week. And we also help cookery schools and nutritionists to provide appealing, automated, curated recipes. Our platform will also help recipe publishers to reimagine their recipes on mobile devices. And from a societal impact point of view, Unicook strives to help people with failing eyesight and cognitive impairments. And cooking and reading at the same time is known to have high cognitive load effects on people. So our goal is to make cooking enjoyable and accessible by all.
Again, another excellent category. And the winner is, or the best application of AI in an academic research body, is AI Premi. Congratulations again. Next up, we have Best Application of AI in a Student Project. And the nominees are Alessandro Ragano, Gregory Ballock and Anshish Badish, Owen Delaney, and Gabriel Buene Borges. My apologies if I messed up those pronunciations there. Apologies in advance. We're going to have a short video telling a little bit about what the work in the student category happened.
Hello, my name is Alessandro Agano and I am a PhD student at the Insight Center for Data Analytics at UCD. My PhD project focuses on audio representation learning techniques for estimating the perceived audio quality in sound archives. Since the invention of recording technology, organizations have started to collect records for purposes of collective memory, preserving cultural heritage, and providing access to academic research. To increase accessibility and preserve materials, archivists have begun to digitize and provide metadata that can be used to retrieve historical audio documents online. Metadata includes useful notes about the event that was recorded, but information on the recording quality is rarely found, which doesn't allow users to find items efficiently. Assessing the quality of sound archives is a totally new field. While data-driven models exist for applications like measuring speech quality on telephone or Zoom calls, the challenge in sound archives is that we have no idea of how the original recording was meant to sound like, and there are no annotated datasets available. Here, you can hear an example of the Apollo 11 mission when the first man landed on the moon.
Small step for man. One for the mankind.
The key novelty of my PhD project is to create models that can learn general-purpose audio representation without human labels, using techniques such as self-supervised learning and deep clustering, and fine-tuning these models to predict quality in sound archives. The models that I proposed have proven to be successful to compensate for the absence of the original recording and having limited annotations. Because these models are general purpose, they can be evaluated also to generate other metadata that can improve the accessibility of historical sound archives.
The focus of my work is in building transparent, trustworthy, and explainable AI systems. A core contribution here was developing techniques to produce counterfactual explanations for black box models in the time series and image domain. We also had a large focus on explanations for time series forecasting. Collaboration with the Human Reasoning and Imagination Lab at Trinity College Dublin gave us insights into how users view explanations and the properties of explanations that are good for humans. We also got this from discussions with end users who may not be AI experts but have important feedback for different systems. This work resulted in numerous publications, student travel grants, and 2 Best Paper awards at international conferences. This work also has important implications in smart agriculture. For example, we developed a novel milk supply forecasting technique that provides explanations to farmers on how they can be more sustainable. This helps reduce greenhouse gas emissions on farm. This is extremely important under the UN Sustainable Development Goals of responsible consumption and production and life on land. A large part of our effort has been on promoting open source research through sharing of code on GitHub, and also creating discussions with other people interested in explainable AI. The success of this work stems from rich collaborations with industry, where we've worked extensively with Accenture on counterfactual explanations, but also with others at Vista Milk, University College Dublin, Insight, Trinity College Dublin, and organisations across the world.
Hi, my name is Gabriel Borges, and I have just finished the Master of Science in Data Analytics in CCT College Dublin. My master's project was the creation of a tool to recognize 20 distinguished signs of love language. For those who don't know, love is the Irish keyword sign language with 580 different signs. Love is different from the Irish Sign Language as it is dedicated to people who face difficulties communicating verbally. The novelties of this project were firstly, the skeletal data acquisition of the chosen 20 love signs using Google's MediaPipe to detect the body landmarks of each frame. The final result was a neural network combining CNN and LSTM. The model was able to predict 8 signs very well, and other 6 with reservations in a real-time detection environment using OpenCV. The real-time assessment can also be considered a distinctive methodology, as it's not a very common step in machine learning studies of sign detection, since they tend to use only well-known sign language databases, whereas this study created a new skeletal motion database for a sign language that had never been studied before in any data analytics project. This was a very important first step to create a training platform of love language to enhance the learning outcomes of communication partners.
The energy industry has changed at unforeseeable speed. The level of renewable energy in the power system has reached a record high year on year. This has brought certain challenges to the prediction and trading of the energy using conventional fundamental methods.
We were always fascinated by commodities trading and renewable energy. And during our masters at Queen's University Belfast, we were given the opportunity to develop a trading algorithm for Energia. Energia is Ireland's leading independent energy supplier, and this project provided direct access to up-to-date market data and the opportunity to develop an innovative arbitrage trading algorithm using disruptive technologies, mainly artificial intelligence. In addition, we were challenged to be innovative, conduct independent research, bring our own ideas to the table, and we had the autonomy to develop a customized solution from start to finish. This was not only about working as a data expert, but think from a trader's point of view. Our approach removes the psychological bias from the trading process. It was also important to understand and predict the behavior of other market participants.
The main emphasis of this part of the project was to predict how the other market participants would trade. We developed this method to identify the trading signals and decision support. We failed a lot, but this has led to understand driving forces of the market and in turn predict the market more accurately.
This is a challenging project, so we had to gradually move towards complex solutions like boosted forest and ensemble models to calculate the likelihood of different scenarios and explainable artificial intelligence to understand the importance of the driving factors that contribute towards the predictions. We firmly believe that machine learning can help the traders understand the market better by identifying previously unseen patterns and correlations. Data-driven decision-making also allows the traders to make better, more informed decisions, minimize the risk of human errors caused by emotions. This project was particularly difficult for several reasons. Understanding the complexity of the energy market, the immense quality of data, designing and building a brand new trading algorithm, developing the AI and machine learning environment, and productionizing the algorithm, and use the business intelligence tools for visual storytelling.
Our algorithms are now trading live in the Irish electricity market with considerable success, with potential to provide insights and support for the wider energy trading portfolio.
I think you can all agree the applications were outstanding, excellent. I don't think I was doing that when I was a student, taken back now. And the winner of the best application of AI in a student project is Owen Delaney. So our next award, which is sponsored by the AI Ireland podcast, is the best use of AI in a consumer application. And our nominees are Genesis, Shopbox, Sonolake, and Webio. And we got a short video sharing their applications.
At Genesis, we provide cloud contact center solutions, which help organizations orchestrate the experiences that their customers have when engaging with their brand. A big part of that experience is connecting or routing customers to the right person first time to achieve a particular outcome, which could be something like resolving an issue as quickly as possible or upselling a product. Now, traditionally, those queuing systems have been relatively simple first in, first out models. But then over time, they became more sophisticated with the development of rules engines, which looked at attributes of customers and interactions to decide where to route a call. But over time, those routing engines became more and more complex and much more difficult to manage. And that gave rise to the idea of using AI to route calls. Now, up until very recently, an AI routing project was very expensive. Each implementation was essentially its own data science project with its own data integration, feature engineering, and model deployment. Here in Galway, with the development of Genesis predictive routing, our aim was to change all of that. There are two key parts to this innovation. Firstly, Genesis Cloud's Common Data Platform and Feature Store allowed us to fully automate the model training and deployment pipeline. And secondly, hiding all of that complexity behind an intuitive user interface means that no AI knowledge is required to deploy predictive routing, and a user can literally turn it on at the click of a button. And all of that means that the deployment lifecycle is reduced from 3 months to less than a day. As a result of all of that, predictive routing is now available to any cloud contact center worldwide, however big they are.
As part of our Visimetrics product roadmap, we set out to predict how bad weather impacts the quality of service for one of Ireland's leading network operators. We used advanced feature engineering, multi-step forecasting, historical time series datasets, and weather forecast data to predict received signal level. Received signal level is an important indicator of quality of service. Our forecasting model can predict quality of service degradations caused by adverse weather up to 7 days in advance. It generates a watch list of at-risk sites with an accuracy of 84%. We trained 7 different models, one for each day, so we could fine-tune the individual model parameters to improve accuracy. We made some fascinating insights and challenged some common industry assumptions. For example, rain is commonly cited as the main factor in weather-related quality of service degradations, but our findings showed that other factors such as humidity, temperature, pressure, and even wind direction can all contribute to quality of service degradations. Advanced feature engineering was key to the success of this project. It highlighted to us that external data can augment our understanding in cases where time series analysis is limited. We discovered new ways to approach complex network problems, combining historical network data and external third-party data to better predict outcomes and anticipate potential issues.
At Shopbox, we created a solution to help retailers offer their customers a more engaging shopping experience. We provide retailers with access to advanced recommender systems, allowing them to create a personalized web store with minimal effort and no need for a deep tech understanding. This makes our AI accessible to online retailers of all sizes. Through ongoing discussions with retailers, we uncovered some common issues with existing e-commerce recommender systems, such as expensive, time-consuming implementations, difficulty in scaling to large product catalogs, and providing recommendations for newly arrived products. Shopbox addresses these issues and enables high-quality recommendations with minimal work from the retailer. Once a small piece of code is inserted, customers gain access to our AI models, from other products you may like to our hyper-personalized recommendations for you. Our engines respond rapidly to change, and our system learns with each click you make. Our recommender engines are created by applying a number of natural language processing techniques and combining these outputs with implicit data sources such as customer page views in order to identify what products a customer should see next. In general, we have observed that Shopbox users have increased order values ranging from 15 to 25%. Sales conversions have also typically increased by over 100% across our customers. In less than 2 years, Shopbox has added 48 retailers, powering over 60 e-stores, with brands such as Shoe, Eason's, Toolstation, KitLocker, and TileStyle putting their trust in us to enhance their online offerings.
In customer service today, the speed at which you sense and respond to customer queries is critical to customer satisfaction. This is even more so when it comes to the sensitive area of people who may be vulnerable or who may be in financial difficulty. At Webio, we are helping utility companies identify and respond to customers that are showing signs of vulnerability and financial difficulty. This is actually a key reporting requirement for utilities to show that they are treating these customers in the appropriate manner. At Webio, we have built our own proprietary conversational AI NLP engine that is specifically trained to look for intents and extract entities when it comes to conversations, those difficult conversations about money. This is having a positive impact on our customers' Net Promoter Score and the way in which they respond and treat their vulnerable customers. Thank you.
And the winner of the best use of AI in a consumer customer service application is WebbyUp. Congratulations again. And next up, we have Best Application of AI in Healthcare, which is sponsored by the IDA. And I'd like to welcome Dr. Nicholas Stokes to the stage.
Thanks, Mark. So I'm delighted to be here to be presenting the best application of AI in healthcare. IDA are very proud sponsors of this event, and thanks to Mark and Liam and the team for all the great work that you're doing in promoting Ireland as a destination for AI research and innovation. Definitely helping us with our job anyway. So the application of AI in healthcare, it is one of the highest growth industries for investment at the moment, and this is certainly reflected in what IDA would see in its portfolio. Digital health is a massive area of opportunity for Ireland. To give you a couple examples, we've had announcements this year from the likes of Stryker and Abbott with their glucose monitor, Signify Health, Legato and Optum then as well. And really since the COVID pandemic, I suppose, we're seeing amazing new areas and examples of where AI can have impact. It's like AI is reinventing or reinvigorating healthcare at the moment, and certainly we've seen that reflected in some of the awards that have been given out already today. It's also driving synergies across industries, which is really interesting from an IDA perspective. We're seeing collaborations and partnerships, with insurance companies, big tech, telecommunications, medical device companies, all working together in this particular area with their own niche. So in a moment, we're going to see a snapshot of how some of our most innovative Irish companies are using AI in this particular domain to, I suppose, drive innovations in areas like personalised medicine, the scaling up of mental health supports, the enabling of medical 3D printing, and also looking at how to use AI for infection control. So, the finalists in the best application of AI in healthcare category are Acara Robotics, Axel 3D, OpenMind, and Rhino Cloud Skin Trust Club.
At Acara, we believe that disruptive innovation is urgently needed to address chronic problems in our public healthcare system. Our starting point is hospital decontamination, which is a huge problem. We not only know that our current methods for manual cleaning are inefficient and unreliable, but they're also extremely time-consuming, which means that hospitals often have to decide between more thorough cleaning, which leads to more room downtime and less patients being treated, or faster cleaning, which improves workflow, but means that staff and patients are at an elevated risk of being exposed to harmful pathogens. Over the past 3 years, Acara has been developing a third option, which we think is the future. Using robotics and artificial intelligence, we've developed a new approach that can decontaminate rooms to a higher level than before. It can be deployed up to 6 times faster and requires a fraction of the staff effort that is required at present. Our robots use germ-killing UV light and other technologies that are scientifically proven to be highly effective at killing pathogens on surfaces, as well as in the air. Working closely with microbiology and infection prevention experts, we've developed automated cleaning strategies to ensure full coverage for every room. Using a range of measures, including AI, to monitor the surroundings for people, staff are able to work safely alongside the robot. further reducing any disruption to normal room usage. Unlike the current system, we don't use toxic chemicals, which means our solution is more environmentally sustainable and doesn't present an occupational hazard. Our vision is not to reduce the number of cleaners in a hospital, but rather to give environmental service workers powerful new tools that enable them to be more impactful and create new pathways for their career development. We've made a lot of progress since we began this journey, but it's really just the start. Next year, we plan to increase robot production, unveil several major AI upgrades, and have robots deployed on more than 3 continents, establishing Acara as a leading player on the global stage.
Axial 3D, our core use case is converting hard to understand complex two-dimensional images in medicine. So the kind of pixelated data that you'd find in pretty much every hospital around the world, CTs, MRIs, PET, SPECT, commonly known as DICOM images, and then converting those medical images into patient-specific 3D volumetric images for better use in medicine. And our core product at the moment is looking at taking the 2D images, converting those to 3D files, and then 3D printing those files with the view that those 3D printed files will give the surgeon or the clinician or the acting radiologist a much better understanding of the human anatomy that they're going to go in and treat or diagnose, because our bodies are made up of hundreds of complex three-dimensional structures, so it's a little bit counterintuitive when you're diagnosing or treating a patient based on these two-dimensional images. So what Axial 3D really does is bring those two-dimensional images into the 3D world at scale, and really how we do that at scale is to take the traditional segmentation, medical image segmentation process and creating automation algorithms around that based on machine learning.
The UpperMind solution is a disruptive, deep tech startup with the mission of bringing an end to the mental health stigma and helping people take control of their mental health through the use of a digital voice diary. The key novelty in our solution that it uses state-of-the-art machine learning, voice technology, and natural language processing, and speech recognition all together to detect sentiment, emotional state, and voice biomarker of the user's input, and return back to the user reflection matrices and therapeutic reports that empowers them with the knowledge about themselves and take them in a journey of healing and self-discovery. Both the AI solution and our therapeutic framework were developed by lead scientists at DCU, leading with Professor Thomas Ward and the Insight Center of Data Analytics and Dr. Dharma Krishnan in the School of Psychology. We believe that the UpperMind solution eliminates the stigma from the first step of reaching out for help and allow people to have access to affordable, personalized mental health assistance. Our mission is to lead the digitization of the delivery of mental health services to both organizations as part of their employee assisted program and to the end user.
No two people are the same. Your skin microbiome is unique to only you. At the Skin Trust Club, we are on a mission to help people understand their skin and to show them how they can improve their skin health. Using a simple skin swab, we deeply analyse your skin microbiome and provide you with a unique profile of your skin. Our simple and intuitive mobile app gives you key insights about your skin, including environmental factors and ways to improve your skin health. We recommend a skincare routine with cruelty-free products that work with your skin type and are beneficial to your skin microbiome. There are many benefits to using Skin Trust Club. Understand your unique skin microbiome and how you can treat it with the correct care. Access personalised skincare recommendations based on your unique skin type. Help those with skin conditions by contributing to the developing knowledge. Get started today with the Skin Trust Club app.
Congratulations to all of the nominees, but there can only be one winner, and the winner is Acara Robotics.
congratulations. Congratulations to everyone there. And our final award is Best Application of AI in a Small to Medium Enterprise, which is sponsored by ADAPT. We have Declan McKibben, Executive Director at the ADAPT Centre, who will present this award. I'd like to welcome Declan to the stage.
Thank you, Mark. So as Mark said, I'm Declan McKibben, Executive Director with ADAPT. We're first off delighted to continue to support this event. It's great to have an in-person event again and just see the breadth of talent in the country and the innovations coming through for both economic and societal impact. At ADAPT, I'm responsible for collaboration with industry and research commercialization. So it's often where our human-centric AI research where it has an impact either societally or through spin-out company formation or through direct collaboration with industry. ADAPT, like many of the other SFI research centres, is aligned to national priorities for economic impact and for society as well. So these are around digital transformation, digital technologies and artificial intelligence for automation, for empowering users and enterprises, but also into food and sustainability and energy, into materials and healthcare and life sciences. And so as such, ADAPT has a much kind of broader vision, and so we're really happy to support it. And a key to doing that, of course, is the importance of trust and safety and data governance and AI governance. So delighted to see our AI ambassador, Patricia Scanlon, here earlier, such an expert and eloquent voice for AI, and it's so great. We're lucky to have her, which is super. I guess in terms of those national priorities, in terms of impact, it's all well and good kind of working in a lab and working in universities, but when you work with startups and with SMEs, it's really where you see the innovation. So I'm delighted to introduce the 4 finalists for this award. We have GetLocal.ie, Kinesense, Rhinocloud, Skin Trust Club, and Sona Lake. So let's watch a video. Yeah.
That helps Irish consumers shop online and discover what is available to buy near them. The platform classifies 1.4 million broad-based available consumer products from 5,500 independent retailers, all based in Ireland.
From our first steps in creating the platform, we adopted an AI-first approach. This enables us to scale efficiently and reduce time to market. Over the past 12 months, GetLocal.ie has ingested and tracked over 4 million products, giving upwards of 50 million data points. AI is involved in many key areas of the platform to support both merchant and consumer journeys. From annotation and model building, merchant profile creation, classification, search experience, and ongoing data support of the millions of unique products. 3 standout AI-driven features of the platform are our product ingestion engine that can understand and categorize a product in real time. This enables us to support a wide range of merchant e-commerce platforms without requiring data consistency across them. Our AI-similar product recommendation engine, which suggests other relevant products based on the consumer's click. We also have beta launched a visual image search experience. This enables a consumer to discover visually similar products based on either an image query or an image upload. Thanks for your consideration for this AI award. We continue to innovate and grow Ireland's largest local online shopping destination. If you would like to see this tech in action and shop with retailers nationwide, please visit getlocal.ie.
Kinesense develop video analysis software for police forces. Our software enables police officers to spend up to 95% less time reviewing surveillance footage. Working alongside our colleagues on the Video Intelligent Search Platform project, we are developing AI solutions for several tasks. This includes the development of a codec classifier which allows police officers to identify and open unfamiliar video formats, finding motion events in video and classifying the source of the motion, detecting and tracking objects even in low light and complex scenes, person re-identification and attribute-based search. This allows officers to find all objects matching some criteria, such as a person wearing black clothes and carrying a bag. Pixel-precise person redaction without overly destroying the background. We also lend our experience to wildlife conservation projects in Africa by helping conservationists to monitor endangered animals in trail camera imagery. Our models are trained using responsibly curated datasets. We regularly receive real-world data from our end users, which we use to continuously improve our models. Additionally, we rely on our synthetic data generation pipeline to fill data gaps, ensuring that we can keep delivering effective AI solutions.
No two people are the same. Your skin microbiome is unique to only you. At the Skin Trust Club, we are on a mission to help people understand their skin and to show them how they can improve their skin health. Using a simple skin swab, we deeply analyse your skin microbiome and provide you with a unique profile of your skin. Our simple and intuitive mobile app gives you key insights about your skin, including environmental factors and ways to improve your skin health. We recommend a skincare routine with cruelty-free products that work with your skin type and are beneficial to your skin microbiome. There are many benefits to using Skin Trust Club. Understand your unique skin microbiome and how you can treat it with the correct care. Access personalised skincare recommendations based on your unique skin type. Help those with skin conditions by contributing to the developing knowledge. Get started today with the Skin Trust Club app.
Sonolake is a software partnering company, and a big part of our business is creating innovative solutions for communication service providers, both fixed and mobile. When Facebook and its subsidiaries went down in October 2021, communication service providers noticed a problem, but were slow to react. Their reactions were slow because the drop in throughput was so gradual that network alarms weren't triggered. This incident inspired us to build an anomaly detection model that we could incorporate into VisiMetrics, our network service analytics tool for telecom operators. This new feature means VisiMetrics now detects events like the Facebook outage. We trained a clustering model to learn the behavior of hundreds of network entities using clustering techniques to organize entities into groups based on tracked behavior over time. Multiple CNN autoencoder models learn to reconstruct what each group on the network should do based on historical data. The model identifies any unexpected behavior as an anomaly and provides real-time insights into the problem. It's continuously learning, and so it stays up to date with evolving network behavior, and we're now rolling this feature out to our VisiMetrics clients. The beauty of this model is that it works for any KPI and can be applied across multiple industries. We can add any time series data into the model, and it can learn its behavior based on just 3 months of historical data. This proactive solution enables our clients to configure the sensitivity of the alarm thresholds to suit their needs. It helps them identify problems in real time, and it constantly monitors their network to provide peace of mind.
Okay, so I'm very happy to announce that the best application of AI in an SME is KinaSense.
Congratulations. And that is all our awards, 12 of them. And hopefully we should be finished just before 12. I got the end right, not quite the start right, but hey, something to work on next year. So before we close out, I'd like to share a short video from some of our members sharing about why Ireland is a good place to invest in AI.
So much of my journey and that of our team has come by working with and collaborating with people here in Ireland through, through the universities and often other sources. So it's great to have organisations like AI Ireland where we have the opportunity, not only to work with and get networked with other people, but also to give back so that potentially we can help others in the same way that we've received help ourselves.
We've been working with AI Ireland since I got here about 3 years ago. We're very big fans of what you guys do. It's really important to build a community around our discipline. It was unknown a couple of years ago. It's really popular in the press now, but that's not enough. We have to build a community across Ireland of like-minded people who understand the data engineering, who understand the data science, who understand the data management, and so that we can swap ideas and essentially create a cluster. So I'm an economist by trade originally. Creating a cluster is really important to get that cross-fertilisation going and actually grow an industry. And I think Ireland helps us to get that cohesiveness, to get that cross-fertilisation with our peers.
We're delighted to be collaborating with the AI Awards for so many years now. It's a really important part of our calendar of events. We see it as a great opportunity to connect with industry and with researchers and with technologists right across the AI space, but also to network with our researchers and to give them an opportunity and a platform to promote their research. Ireland's a great place to invest in general, right, for a number of reasons. You only have to talk to the IDA, but in particular around AI, because I think the university network here is key to providing access to expertise, but also an important source for the talent pipeline. So there's quite a number of graduates coming out, not just at master's level, but also advanced PhD and postdoctoral talent available in the pipeline. In addition to that, Ireland is the place where many global tech brands have chosen to locate their services and operations. Many of them are investing and continue to invest in artificial intelligence, data governance and related technologies. So it's an important pool for talent and it's an important ecosystem for this kind of activity.
So Ireland is an amazing place to invest for AI because we have the right components in place. So there are three. The first is the quality of the research ecosystem that we have here. It's absolutely world class. The second is that we have a deep tech talent pool that companies can avail of to build out their AI teams. And that's primarily because of the establishment of the pure play technology companies, the Metas, the Googles, the Apples, who've been here for up to 20 years or beyond at this stage. And then the third reason why companies want to set up here and should set up here is because of the opportunity to collaborate with academia. We have a system set in place here through our research centres of excellence like SFI Adapt and Insight that really is second to none in terms of the engagement model that they propose that facilitates these collaborative projects with industry and academia.
Great. Well, just final thank yous. I'd like to thank everybody who attended today. So I appreciate you could have been anywhere else, but you're here, and there's different conflicts, but you actually made it here today. And actually, it's funny, in-person events, they're actually kind of challenging to fill a room now because people are kind of, they got a lot of things to go. Thank you for staying off your phone for most of the event as well. There wasn't one phone call throughout the event, which I think must be a record. I usually have one person, I have to take this, but they didn't take it. And our sponsors, our principal sponsor, Microsoft, it's just been incredible. And our sponsors, Aldis, the App Centre, CCT College, Mazars, and the IDA, which again is just a pleasure to work with as well. So I hope you all get inspired by today. You reach out, build relationships with people. If you're holding on to Excel, you don't quite know what to do, right? There's hope for you, right? There's hope for not all fantastic at what we're doing and how we're doing it, but we can move on to that cloud and take the next step as well. And you go onto AI Ireland website, AI Awards, and we've got a lot of content there that you can free and get access to. And if you'd like to become a member, please feel free to reach out as well. I'd also like to say a big thank you to Liam McNamara, who's just over here. Liam is really, really busy engaging and making sure all the final steps and everything was done today. So a massive thank you to him and our volunteers as well. And I'd like to give everybody just a round of applause for attending. We will be making the recording available. It'll probably be going live tomorrow. And if it does, it'd be fantastic if you could share us as well. But till then, see you soon. Bye. Thank you.